Plants vs. Zombies 1 was well known for being a mobile game, but what you may not know is that there are other versions of this game that are currently unavailable nowadays. But now I have these versions, and I'm going to reveal them to you. These are the lost versions of Plants vs. Zombies. Before we get into the video, I must list some things. So these two versions of Plants vs. Zombies are actually alt versions of the ones you can currently get. Plants vs. Zombies HD and Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies HD is an iPad exclusive, but it cannot work anymore, and it's just apparently a common problem with the game. But the other version is available to play on both devices, and it got an update where it fits the iPhone screen, which is really cool. But let's get back on topic. So the first version we're going to be looking at is this one. Now, when I say these are alternate versions of Plants vs. Zombies, I mean it, because this version of the game actually has an old main menu from the original, you might remember. So in this main menu, we have a gnome zombie, keep this guy in mind, and if we scroll over here, you can see the art style looks a bit different from the modern one from today. Gameplay-wise, it's exactly like the original Plants vs. Zombies you can all get. Now, this version of the game actually lacks survival mode, which is a great game mode, so this game gets a 0 out of 10. But just like the main menu, some of the icons for the games actually have slightly different textures from the ones you may recognize. Also, the icon of this version has a blue background instead of the orange one or the yellow one from later on, which I think personally is pretty good. Maybe someday we'll get a Giga version of the original game. Hey, for the people that works on the Giga mod, can you figure out how to get on that to mobile, please? Please, I need it. I need it now. Now, this version of Plants vs. Zombies, which is called Plants vs. Zombies HD, is actually a version of the game I've been playing on for a while. I have every single plant, I have every single zombie, and yet I did not know that it could not be available nowadays. Now, this version of Plants vs. Zombies HD actually does work, unlike the other one that keeps crashing for everybody. This version of the game actually has zombies with actually normal heads for once. It really feels like the PC version of the game was just put onto my iPad, and this is the result. But on the Plants vs. Zombies YouTube channel, some of the oldest videos are about this version. It had a different menu, a different icon, and it was advertised as Plants vs. Zombies, but you could use multiple fingers at once. It even has an exclusive minigame where you have cob cannons, and if you tap on the zombies, they'll get butter on their heads, which is pretty funny. Now, on the main menu itself, you can clearly see that the same gnome zombie from earlier is here, but this time he's fully colored. Also, when you press on him, he has glowing purple eyes. What could this mean? I don't know. Leave comments below if you know what this means. Oh yeah, in this version of the game, the Yeti looks slightly different. His head is more lifted up than the original. Let me know if you can see it. Also, on the icon for the Gargantuar, he's bald. So, yeah, that looks kind of funny. Also, on the main menu, you may recognize something. Yeah, these are the exact same things that they used in the modern version of Plants vs. Zombies 1, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, in conclusion, these versions of Plants vs. Zombies are some of the best versions of the game, but sadly, like I said, they cannot be accessible anymore. As you can clearly see from earlier, they had Plants vs. Zombies Heroes advertising, and that game came out a while ago. I guess this is the only version that actually works nowadays. Well, that sucks. Unless if PopCap will decide to actually update these games and bring them back. And might even fix Plants vs. Zombies HD. Maybe someday.